All right, today we're going to be working on dividing decimals by whole numbers at the teacher station, which you already know how to do. We've worked on that in the first 6 weeks. So this video is going to be on dividing decimals by decimals. So what you need to understand is that we cannot divide by a fraction of a number. Our brains don't work that way. Okay, it's hard for you to tell me how many 5/100ths can fit into 2 wholes. Our brains just don't work that way. So we must divide by a whole number. Okay, so there's some steps that we're going to take to where we get a whole number outside the division house. And since we're going to be changing the outside number, we also have to change the inside number. Okay, so step 1 is to set up the division house. Okay, so my problem, 12 and 1800ths divided by 6/10. The number that is being divided goes in the house. The number that's doing the dividing goes outside the house. Okay. Move the outside decimal to the right until it hits the house. So I'm going to take this decimal and move it 1 place to the right. So now it is touching the house, and this number is now 6. Step 3 is to move the inside decimal the same number of spaces to the right. So I moved it 1 space. I'm going to move this decimal 1 space. Then we're going to rewrite our problem. So our new problem is 6 dividing into 121.8, 121 and 8/10. Now we divide like normal and move our decimal up to our answer once we're done. Okay, 6 can't go into 1, but into 12 2 times. Can't go into 1. Into 18 3 times. All right, so my answer here is 20 and 3/10. All right, let's practice this a couple more times. So we're going to set up the division house. The number that is being divided goes inside, so 5 is being divided by 400ths. I need to move my decimal place 2 places. Okay, now the number 5 doesn't have a decimal, but we know it exists right here, right next to the whole number. So we're going to move that 2 places, and guess what? We're going to fill in with zeros. Okay, let's rewrite this. This is now 4 dividing into 500, and then my decimal. 4 goes into 5 once, into 10 twice, and into 25 times. So my answer here is 125. It's a whole number. All right, last problem. The number 2/10 is being divided by 1 and 5/10. Okay, I move my decimal 1 place, so I move it 1 place here. This becomes 15 dividing into 0, 2, and then the decimal place. Basically just the number 2. All right, now 15 can't go into 0, and it can't go into 2 either, right? So we're looking at, how about 15 into 20? Sorry, I should have switched my colors here. All right, 15 into 20 once is 15. 5 left. This becomes 15 into 50. That's going to happen 3 times, which is 45. And it looks like we're going to be repeating that 3, because again, it'll be 3 times there. Okay, I already brought my decimal up, so my answer here is 0.13, and the 3 repeats. All right, so the biggest thing here is moving the decimal place to the right, and you have to move the decimal place inside the division house the same number of places to the right.